Atkins ever after. It's your hostesses. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Mike and Keisha.
Mr. and Mrs. Atkins.
Yes, she got my name. She got it. I gave it to her. I did it.
Oh gosh.
How you feel, Miss Atkins?
Oh gosh, it still feels surreal to hear that. I feel great.
Okay.
I feel great. Okay,
yeah.
I do.
Well, I agree. I did.
Hey, you guys, it's been about 4 months since we've last seen them.
Yeah.
And 4 months ago, we were still planning this wedding. We've since had this amazing event.
Man, what?
But we'll talk about it later. We'll share some details with y'all later.
Too hard.
But first and foremost, we are so excited to be kicking off another episode. And on a special day at that. Guess what, you guys? It is the 1-year anniversary for Atkins Ever Out the podcast. We made it!
Yeah.
We are so excited. Like, we go back sometime and just review our content from the past 2 seasons. And, like, it does help us because we feel like the content that we made, the topics that we discussed are timeless. You know, you go through different instances in your life, in your relationship. It's good to be able to refer back to those messages. Hopefully you guys are using that as references as well. But now that we're here, we're married, we're living together, because remember, we did not live together before marriage. We have new topics to bring to you guys.
Yeah, new topics. We're in a new space
together. Yeah.
And then, yeah, as you see, some of it is quite amazing. As the other space, that space, we're currently doing some things with it. But it feels great to be here, be back, and talking to you guys.
Yeah, we did miss you guys. We missed recording. We missed bringing you guys, positivity within relationship, humor, just being us, bringing, us to you guys. So, for the ones of you who are following us and have followed our journey and are avid watchers of our podcast, you know that one of our favorite segments is our very first one, which is the appreciation segment.
Yeah.
We will never get rid of that segment, you guys, because it's important to show and to tell your loved ones what they mean to you, how much you value them, while you have an opportunity. Life is so short. We will not always be here on this earth together, unfortunately. But that's reality. And so we have to take the opportunity to do it now. And we do that also to encourage you to follow that same, mindset. Show your loved ones that you love them. Tell them, don't wait, don't withhold from them. So anyway, with that being said, we're going to kick off into our appreciation segment. You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I want to know what you think about me.
What do I think about you?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing that I appreciate about you as a husband is how you take the lead on things. Like, you are a doer anyway, and so you don't mind doing. Like, if you see that there's a need, you will get up and do it. And in the event that I see that something needs to be done before you, I bring it to you. You're not like, oh, well, why didn't you do it? Or, there's no complaints. You just get up and take care of it. So I appreciate that. Like, I went a few years with, having to do everything on my own, and I didn't like it. I've made that very clear. I think I've said that on other videos. I didn't like it. I wasn't built for that. So I'm happy to have you, and I'm happy to have you, your willingness to just take care of the house, take care of me, take care of the kids. So I appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The second thing, because we're going to do 2. Like, we can't just start back with just 1. Like, we've been going a long time. We got to give them 2 at least.
Yeah, at least 2.
So my second thing that I appreciate about you, I'm going to show you guys. Let me see them. Can y'all see them? Is these hands. And what I mean is, I get a morning massage every day. Sometimes I'm not even fully awake yet, and he's massaging my shoulders, my neck. It is the best. because for some reason I do carry stress in that part of my body. Some of you might can relate to that. And so with him already relaxing my body, like it's a de-stressor. And I'm appreciative of it. Like he just does it automatically. And there have been a few occasions where he's had to go, get up and go out early, and I was still asleep. And I'm like this, like looking for him in the bed, like, where is he? I don't know if he's in another part of the house, so I'm like, babe, where are you? And he's not here. So my morning massage in those occasions might turn into afternoon massages, because either way, I'm getting my massage.
Okay.
So those are the two things I appreciate about you, baby.
Wow. It means a lot to me. I'll make sure I continue.
Thank you.
And, get better.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. So my two appreciation, well, my first one has to be that I appreciate that you check in with me to see how I'm doing, if we have any unresolved issues.
Yeah.
You also tell me, how much you are grateful and appreciate me whenever you feel like it. The second is gonna be, and this is deep. You know what I mean? It's deep.
Oh goodness, you guys.
Deep, y'all. And I'm getting real emotional. I might just need a moment, y'all, but I appreciate it. How much you cook for me. Appreciate it.
Y'all.
It's so delicious.
Y'all, please.
Yes.
Please.
Thank y'all. She can cook. Y'all check out our Instagram page. I'm a foodie. I love food, good food, seasoned food, not just any food.
Oh god.
Cause anything just go in this body. You did. Yeah, I appreciate it, baby. Thank you.
Y'all, he is really a foodie for real. Like you said, go on our Instagram page, Mr. and Mrs. Atkins. Y'all will see all these dishes, and I've been cooking for him a lot in the past 3.5 months that we've been married. I am a creative person, so I'm also creative in the kitchen. So I create sauces and just come up with different things, and I'm big on presentation in every way, shape, form. So my food has to be presented well. So I'm glad that you appreciate my hard work and my efforts.
Yes, indeed.
You are crazy.
Yes, I mean it.
I know you do.
My stomach, we all connect,
Yeah, you're welcome. There's an old saying, you know what that is, don't you?
The way to a man's heart.
Correct.
It's through his stomach.
So do I have your heart?
You got my heart. You got my stomach's heart. My stomach got a heart. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, that's awesome. I'm so happy that you are enjoying my food. Because literally, when I go in the kitchen, I might know what kind of meat I'm going to prepare, but I don't know how I'm going to prepare it. What am I going to put with it as far as sides, seasoning, sauces, none of that until I step foot in the kitchen.
Right. I watch you. I sit back and, I'm at the island and I'm watching and I'm like an artist in there, So, I make sure that the dishes are washed. No, we don't use a dishwasher because we like to do stuff manual.
Yeah.
And, the dishwashers, I just don't trust them fully like that. So I make sure she has a clean slate for her art.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean? So, that's my part.
And guess what that's called? Teamwork.
Teamwork.
That's teamwork in marriage. That's what marriage is about. So anyway, that is our appreciation segment. So are you guys ready for this life update? Do you guys want to know what we've been up to since the last time we saw you?
What we been up to?
We've been up to adjusting to marriage and living together. So first, let's start out with talking about our amazing wedding day. Oh my gosh.
Just phenomenal. Bigger than I could have, bigger than I imagined. You have a visual, you have it in your mind, and you see, going through the wedding planning process, you see the things that will be there, but it's not the same until you see it put together. But the biggest part that I could not have imagined how beautiful you were.
Aww.
Yes.
So sweet, baby.
So, that was the biggest part, to see you look just exquisite, out of this world. Your dress is beautiful, all your accessories, your face, your makeup, smile, beautiful smile, eyes, and I was just overthrown when you walked out with the motion. So, yeah, y'all. You'll be able to see it because we're gonna post the video of our wedding, so you'll be able to check it out. Amazing, amazing videography, photography. Shout out to them. Shout out to everybody that helped. That we used, all the vendors. Shout out to our wedding planner. She did that. Yes, she did that. But biggest shout out to my wife. Thank you for coming to the wedding. I appreciate it. I'm so glad you were there. I can't get in heaven without you. So
well, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. No, I agree. That day just was, oh my gosh. It left me speechless. I still don't even have words for it. Like you said, all of the planning, going through the process, but until you are in that moment, and then on top of the beauty of all the decor, and our children looked amazing, our family looked amazing. You were so handsome. You just looked amazing. I was so happy to be walking down the aisle to you. And then on top of that, you have all the emotions, all of your love just came to the top, I feel like, and it was amazing. And like you said, we have videos, we have our wedding pictures, and so we'll definitely have those things posted so you guys can check them out. But I was overcome with emotion throughout that entire day, but I knew that I would. I believe I said on the last video we made that I'm probably crying that whole day, you guys. I already know it. The whole day is going to be something about that day. Just every moment I feel like this going to make me cry. So my makeup artist, we've had this discussion. I know you got me though. I'm not worried about it. Like I said that.
I know you said it to me.
Yes, and I did in different instances, and then especially when I walked down the aisle and saw you, it was just so many thoughts running through my mind, and it just came out in emotions. And I love you so much, and I was just super grateful to God to be able to take that next step within our lives together, and start a new journey with you. Because you make me better, and I like you, and I couldn't imagine spending the rest of my life with anyone else, and it was just exciting. So we had our ceremony, and it was beautiful, and then after that, it was time to party.
Yes, we had a ball.
Before you say that, and of course y'all know I'm super extra. Yes, I did change. Dress change, makeup change, hair change.
Yeah, she had a whole team following her around and doing what they did. Thank y'all for being there for my wife and making sure that she was on point at all times. Makeup, hair, dress, they did a phenomenal job.
Yes,
for sure. Definitely highly recommend them if any of you getting married or having events, anything. She got the information, but
absolutely.
But that day makes you want to have that day every day.
Yeah.
Let's have a wedding every day. This wedding, I want this every day.
Yeah.
But that's not reality.
Well, baby, let me ask you though. So, is it the emotion part that you want to recreate every day? Because if that's the case, then we can do that, and I feel like we have done that.
It's not just the emotion part. I being around family. I haven't seen it so long.
Yes.
Of course, the emotion part where just have been around family, haven't seen it so long. Seeing everybody have a good time dancing. The food, the cake. Shout out to the baker. Shout out to the baker. I don't even eat cake like that, but that cake was so delicious.
And it was a surprise element for our guests too. So we had a 4-tier cake, and each tier or layer had a different flavor. And they were like, "Wait a minute, wasn't that cake just pink? Now it's white. Now it's this color." Like they had no idea, but it was so amazing.
Yes.
Food delicious.
Yes. Yeah, I can't wait till we get our year anniversary cake that she's gonna make for us.
Fresh.
Might need to call her early.
I think you're right, baby.
Because did she give us that option?
Yes,
okay.
She did.
Well, might call Monday or something.
Yes, because we didn't have to freeze our top layer like normally most people do. She had an offer for us to get it freshly baked around, cake flavor of our choosing. So of course that's what we went with. We want a fresh cake.
Yes. What flavor? What flavor is I like the lemon strawberry.
The lemon raspberry?
Lemon raspberry.
Yeah, because that's the piece that we cut and ate.
Yes.
So, real quick, you guys. So, y'all know by now, we do things how we want to do it. We're at the cake cutting. And, of course, normally you cut your slice, right? You feed each other. Well, we did that. But we kept eating our cake right there. We were like, exactly. Like, just one little bite, that's not enough. We kept eating it. So...
Oh, okay. Too much for this cake.
Exactly.
We kind of felt that we wouldn't like that cake was gonna get gone, and it got gone.
It did. The whole cake, definitely. Yep. So another part of the wedding that I really loved was we did a first touch, and we talked about doing that in the last video we made. But we did a first touch and a prayer. So he did not see me at all. Like they directed him or guided him into the room, the bridal suite where I was, eyes closed the whole time. And we held hands and I prayed over us. And that was just beautiful because I wasn't nervous at all that day. I was more excited than anything. But then like being able to touch him, that I knew he was like great too. I could feel that he was calm and he was, happy to be there like I was. But I enjoyed that moment a lot.
Yeah, because traditionally people do first looks. Mm-hmm. And we chose not to do first look. We chose to do first touch because I wanted to see her in her elegance when she walked out.
Yeah.
That was my reasoning on it. What was yours?
I wanted your real, genuine reaction. Like I wanted that to be captured as a part of the actual ceremony.
So photography wise?
Yeah. I didn't want that. I didn't necessarily want the privacy of that, Yeah. But I did definitely know that I wanted us to pray together.
Yes, absolutely. God first. And that's one thing that we want to let people know as well is like you gotta keep God first, pray as much as you can together.
Yeah. Because
it's a lot of in life there's different things, different energies, different spirits that you come across that can attach to you and can get into your body, your marriage, your family, your children. Yeah. So you gotta stay prayed up.
Yeah, absolutely. And it starts with, we prayed together before we got married, but like you're saying, marriage is a whole different commitment. That's a whole different entity within itself. And so he has to be the lead there.
Yes.
Always. But yeah, it was just a fun day. It was a very tiresome day now. It was a long day. It was a lot of moving parts to it, but it was well worth it. And we watched our wedding video a few times. And the first time we watched it, I know I definitely tears rolled down my face again. Because in that one, we were able to see the confessionals of each other. Like they interviewed us separately when we were in our hotel rooms getting ready, and asked us some questions. And me seeing him and listening to his answers definitely made me emotional.
Yeah. When I saw your video, I was like, wow, you always great with your words. Anyway, I have a tendency to kind of stumble, but I think I did pretty good.
You did great.
Getting my feelings out on camera.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely seeing your video was a huge blast of mountainous fresh air and just like seeing, hearing how you felt and everything. So yeah, I really appreciate that, and to know that it's from your heart.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Now, did you get any sleep the night before the wedding?
I slept for 1 hour.
Wow.
So I went out. I actually went out with a few people, some of my guests, and had a great time. I wasn't out late, but then I came back and just was kind of moving around the room, just going through the list in my head again, making sure, I was prepared for the next day. And by that time, I only had 1 hour to sleep until my makeup artist was due to arrive at my room. And I don't know how I heard her knock on the door after being asleep literally for 1 hour, but I did.
Yeah, that's rough.
And then everybody got their makeup done in my room because I had a suite. And then my hairstylist came in and she did my hair, of course, and some of the other ladies' hair. And I was just up. I think I took a short nap and had to get up, but that was it. And I literally did not get sleepy or tired, none throughout that day.
Yeah, it was too lit. It was too
running on adrenaline.
Yeah, I got me some sleep, y'all. I got me some sleep. I got me a good maybe like 4 or 5 hours.
And that's the average for you anyway.
Yeah, that's the average for me.
So that's a full night for you.
Yeah, I'm Gucci. So, we went out to a restaurant and got back about 12 or so. I definitely wanted to be back to get my head in a space to be prepared, and definitely wanted to have rest so I could be functional and be able to speak to everybody and just make sure that my mind was clear and I could focus on you. So yeah, but I enjoyed the restaurant we went to the night before. Mm-hmm. Delicious lamb chops, not better than yours. They were good.
I also enjoyed your vows. I enjoyed your vows. I just enjoyed you the whole day. Once I was able to see you and be with you, just because I felt like your emotion was just so pure and genuine. I didn't feel like you withheld anything back. Our guests, I feel like, could tell in your eyes, your facial expression, the way that you were looking at me, just how happy you were and how much you loved me, and so I was happy to experience that as well. Not to say that you don't tell me or show me every day, but again, our emotions were so heightened that day.
Yeah.
It was nothing we could do to try to hide anything if we even wanted to.
Right.
So
ain't no wanting to.
Yeah.
Because if you know me, then I'm 1,000% honest, 1,000% just straight me on me at all times. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna be me at wedding. I'm gonna be me at anywhere.
Yeah. So, and like I said, our guests, they could feel all the love in the room. And I got a chance to meet a lot of your family for the first time that don't live locally, and that was great. They were super welcoming and just excited for us and loving, and my new family now, and there's some cousins that you had that are now mine.
They're not yours, they're ours.
Well, but they're mine.
Yeah, like she's just gonna take my family. Go ahead.
They're mine. They're my girls. I talk to them often, and we instantly connected, and it's been great. It's been great. It's super sweet, genuine, down to earth. I love it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my family is definitely genuine, down to earth. Like you said, I agree, totally agree. Mm-hmm. Meeting your family was wonderful. Your father, man, amazing man.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving me your daughter's hand in marriage. Yes. Thank you so much.
She love you.
I love him, and he was, always genuine and honest and respectful, and I definitely offer that same respect to him even more, after meeting him, and your aunts and uncle and cousins that I met. It was great to meet them, and just a beautiful day. Definitely like a big family reunion.
Yes.
That wasn't family, but now it was. Yeah, so it was like a family reunion two different families that came together. So yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, and you know what? That's one of the reasons why we said that we were not going to do a bride side and a groom side for the ceremony, right? We're all one big happy family at this point. So everybody just sit where you want to sit. Like there's no need for that division. That was just our opinion on it. And you know, because like you said, everybody mingled and talked and danced together and did all the things at the wedding, at the reception. So why not start that ceremony? You
Absolutely,
know?
absolutely.
But yeah, my dad loves you. My dad don't play about me, so he knows that you don't play about me. Like you serious about protecting me, and he admires and he appreciates that. And he's told you that multiple times.
Yes.
So yeah, he don't play about me, and now he don't play about you either. So.
Hey, I love it. I love it. I love it.
And the kids, oh gosh, they were so beautiful, so handsome.
Yes.
Like the sand ceremony, because we did do a sand ceremony, and I think we talked about that in the last video as well. That went beautifully. We have our container with our sand in it here at our home, and it was just great to have something where we can incorporate the kids as well. They could come up and physically participate.
Yeah. So sand ceremony is basically is a ritual symbolism of family combining. So you have different color sands in different glasses, and so each family member pours into a container and pours the sand into a container, and it goes in the container, and you can see the different layers of sand combining with each other. So this is real quick what a sand ceremony is.
Yeah, and it's just like you said, it's a symbolism of us and our family. We have a blended family, so you know. It was just beautiful though. Okay, so past the wedding, typically people will get up the next day ready and prepared to go to their honeymoon, right? Well, not us, because we have children who are creative and they're involved in things, including our youngest daughter who just turned 9. We had to come back home because she had engagement to participate in, and it was mandatory for something that she's working on. And so our newlywed life started with that.
That's correct. So yeah, it sure did. So now we had postponed the honeymoon. So we'll be going on that sooner than later. Wife doesn't like heat, so we'll have to figure out somewhere to go that there's not too much heat. Yes. But looking forward to that for sure. We've combined as far as living together. Yes. That's been exciting. I get up and help with taking the children to school if she doesn't feel like it. She cooks. I do things around the house that needs to be done. So it's a definitely teamwork. It's great being in the same household and sharing responsibilities, seeing the children each day. Now we do have a child that doesn't live in the home, that's underage, that's not grown. So but speak to him every day and make sure he's good and taken care of, and make sure he feels the love that we have for him. But yeah, this has been a new great experience, and look forward to many more experiences. But we definitely wanted to let you guys know where we at, and we make sure that we stay prayed up. Absolutely. We make sure that we take care of each other, check in on each other, check in with the family, make sure make sure everybody's good, make sure everything's running as properly and as smoothly as it can as a family union, as a unit. Marriage is definitely a blessing, and with God's approval, and it's nothing that you can't lose. You shouldn't lose as long as you put God first, because your commitment is to God first, then it's to your mate. Correct. So you gotta always think that way. So yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely, because the vows we take are to Him as well. You know.
And again, I love your vows. Your vows are amazing. And you know, I know you meant them, and I know you'll live by them. So you know, that's what I expect. Because if you don't, then it's gonna be a problem.
Stop while you're ahead, okay? But yeah, guys, so like you said, we definitely wanted to come to you and bring you an update. You know, we are a couple who likes to have fun, but we do use this platform to talk about, you know, some real life topics as well, because we are encouragers. We believe wholeheartedly in the institution of marriage. We believe in having healthy marriages, you know, having a healthy family. And so any lesson that we go through, we like to come here and share those lessons that we've learned and how we are implementing them into our relationship. You know, again, like we said on previous videos, we are not trying to give anyone advice, but we're just sharing our life with you guys. And so, you know, if we are saying something or have done something and you feel like it will help you, implement it. You know, because that's what we do when we watch other, you know, content and we feel like, hey, I really like this idea. We implement it. And if it doesn't work, we just stop. You know, it's simple as that. So, but what you can expect from us this season is, you know, just more life lessons of being newly married. You know, we will also talk about some parenting things. And then sometimes we will also just keep it light. Like, all the content won't be so heavy or so serious all the time either, you know. Because we laugh a lot, we joke a lot. And so if you want that kind of content, though, on a regular basis, y'all got to go to TikTok and follow us.
Let's go to TikTok, follow us. Marriage content creators, Atkins Ever After. That's our brand. That's what we stand on.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we it's just funny. Our content that we make on TikTok is funny. So go there. But again, I hope that you guys are happy to have us back. We are happy to be back. As usual, all of our social media handles are in the description. Baby, guess what? Let's go ahead and add a couple of pictures, wedding pictures in here.
Okay. Hey, I'm with it.
So we'll give you guys a little sneak peek, okay? We'll go ahead and add a couple of wedding pictures in this video for you guys to check out. And then also, we want to hear from you. Comment on this video. What would you like? What kind of content do you want from us this podcast season? Are there any topics that you guys want us to talk about? We will be having some live YouTube events as well, so you can chat with us in real time. We will go live on some other platforms as well, so make sure you are following us there.
Yeah, hit that like button, hit that like button so that we can stay in the algorithm, so we can keep bringing you content and you can see it.
Absolutely.
So hit that thumb, hit that like button.
And share this video, share our past videos with others that you think it will be helpful for. And also, if you're here watching, surely you've subscribed, right? Like, don't just be watching this video. If you've enjoyed this video, subscribe so that you can get those notifications for our future videos.
That's right. Turn on the notifications.
Yes.
Hit the bell. Hit all. That way, anytime we put up a new video, you'll get an alert. You'll get a notification. So keep your notifications on.
Absolutely. So with that being said, husband,
wife, for life.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.